All right, welcome back. This is M-Dog. And I thought in this video we could talk a little bit about the patch note. This is May 22nd. Looks like we're celebrating the 6th anniversary of RF4 with this current patch. And we are going to actually quickly travel here to the Norwegian Sea because I'm going to try to go over some of the patch notes, and then we'll go fish for a little bit while we're kind of reading and talking about it, just so we can look at some different stuff. But let's travel the Norwegian Sea first. So marine fishing challenges have been implemented according to patch notes. 2 new inhabitants, 2 types of crab have been added. It also in the patch note says the largest fish caught in each region during the last day will be displayed at the harbor. So I'm just really curious, like, by displayed at the harbor, what that means. Oh, okay. So I guess this means so, you know, the tricky thing about the word fish is that it's both singular and plural. I was actually expecting, first of all, I didn't know that the entire fish was going to be on display. That's actually really cool. I don't know why it reminds me of Jaws at the moment. But I also thought they meant fish plural, as in multiple species and the largest of each species. But this makes more sense. So Genji had a 409 kilo Greenland shark. And that is what is being displayed in the harbor. And it says during the last day. So that's kind of cool. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at, before we go out in the boat, we can keep reading stuff, but I wanted to see what we needed to look at before we got in the boat. So it says that some new spinning, classic bait casting, and conventional reels. Now I think this is going to be pretty... You need to have measured expectations here. I did do a sneak look here earlier. Oh, that's not new. It just says limited. All right, this is the new one. So we've got a Venga 10,000 6th anniversary reel. It looks like this is going to be gold only. I mean, yes, I think that does look very sharp, but it's another gold only reel. So that's not really that exciting for most people, at least. Classic bait casting, and I think this is going to be the exact same thing. Well, I take that back. This says new. Oh man, I wish I was more familiar with this. Is this new in this patch? So somebody will have to let me know. Anyway, this is Imperial R605 16.3 9,000. See, I think some of these that say new are still new from when the Norwegian Sea came out, but I'm not sure. So please someone correct me or let me know. We've got several of these. I assumed that it was only the 6th anniversary that's going to be new, although I could see these being new as well. I mean, all these are gold only, right? These all look to be 6-year anniversary. I mean, that's cool. That's very cool, but again, it's gold only. And not only is it gold only, but just sort of the way the economy is structured, it's a lot of money for these sort of top of the line luxury reels. But they're luxury, you know, it doesn't hurt anyone, in my opinion, but it is sort of like, man, it's just so expensive in real money to do something like this. These skins are pretty cool though. I just always had hoped that that perhaps one day we would have skins separate from the reel itself, almost like a wrap or something. And that it would just, the skins would be a lot less. To actually have to get a whole reel to get the skin, and for it to cost like 100 gold, which is, you know, a lot of real, you know, IRL money. And finally we have conventional. So what's new here? Yeah, it's the 2. I mean, again, that is a beautiful reel. I love it. I love the print. I love the color. 258 gold. Come on, that is so much money. This one I'm not as crazy about, 259. I actually just really like the print on this one, but that's a sick amount of money. So anyway, that is the new reels, and again, I'll have to get some clarification on those other new ones, if those were just new Norwegian Sea or if those are really new today. Okay, let's get on the boat. I did think we could go fish just a little bit. Let's go ahead and see what we want to use here. Do I not have my other... I might not have them favored. So let's see. What is on this one? I mean, I think we probably want to use the Cardinal. Let's see, this goes up to 38. Oh, no, that does make sense on this one. All right, so I guess this is what I was probably wanting to use. Let me get this set up really quick. So I wanted to try out sort of the pretty dependable Lurker 100.7. Put a 6.0 hook on there. Kind of getting ahead of ourselves. One of the things they say that they've changed is in the patch notes it says that the sinking speed for marine bottom rigs. Okay, so that might be actually, sorry, that actually marine bottom rigs. Is that specifically classic marine bottom rigs? Yeah, I don't know what that, so that may not affect what we're fishing with at all, actually. All right, we're going to go out here to a fairly close place to fish, just to kind of see how fishing is after the update. And plus, it just gives us something to do while we're reading through these patch notes. Okay, what else do we have? 2 new inhabitants, the red king crab and the edible crab. So let's look and see. So edible crab's going to come first. Okay, so people have some caught some on the lurker, which is what we're going to be using. So maybe we'll see one. I don't know. And the red king crab, again, lurker. So these are bigger. These king crabs get bigger. That's cool. And then, so by very nature of that, you'll notice that we now have the ability to craft crab meat. So as long as the crab is 500 grams or larger, and it does have to be a professional knife. And we kind of knew this was coming. I mean, it would have been weird, right, to not have that come from the some of the teasers we got for this map. You could see crab in one of the pictures. And we've had crab meat as a bait for a long time. So, you know, it seemed like it would be really obvious to have crab meat be something now that we can craft, which is great. I mean, I just think the less baits you have that are locked behind premium only, the better, right? So this is one more bait that once you're high enough level to get here to the Norwegian Sea, you can now catch it, turn it into bait, and then if crab meat ends up being a really good bait, you know, during some season of time for sturgeon or whatever, you have access to this bait. So I think that's a really cool change. Going back to the same thing, you saw squid meat is now an option. So we can do 2 types of squid meat. You can either make it from frozen squid or from European squid. Now, I should have looked before we left, but I'm pretty safe. I think this is a pretty safe assumption that frozen squid you have to purchase with gold out of the grocery store, but you can catch European squid as long as they're 500 grams or larger. You can then turn this into squid meat, and maybe that gives us another bait that we can use. I don't know. We'll have to experiment with it out here to see if on the sea it actually ends up being a really good bait. Same with the crab meat. Maybe the crab meat will end up working out really well out here. In addition, it said increase the sinking speed for marine bottom rigs. There's now a new species rarity parameter displayed for all fish in the catch details. I have no idea what that means, by the way. Once we start catching fish, if we can start catching fish, we'll also see what one of the surprise things they're giving us for the 6th anniversary celebration. To receive the gift, we just have to catch and release any fish before June 19th. So it gives us plenty of time to do this, but we're going to try to go ahead and do this today so you can see what it is. Spoilers, once I release a fish, you're going to see what the gift is for the 6th anniversary. So if you don't want to see until you get it yourself, then, you know, be aware that I'm about to get it, hopefully. So let's see here. We're going to start fishing off the back here. We're in this 34 meter hole, and we're going to just put it right below us and do a little fishing here. All right. So I guess that's another thing we can mention. There is currently, this was not a part of the patch notes, but it is coinciding with today, the start of a sale, 25% off gold premium. Also, happy hour bonus for everyone, whether you're premium or not. So gold premium on sale, happy hour for everyone, even if you're not premium. And if you are premium, per normal, I think you get double happy hour. So the following bait crafting recipes have been added. We already know this, but crab meat from Red King Crab and Edible Crab, squid meat from Caught Squid and Frozen Squid bought at the grocery store. Increase the number of experience points for catching Greenland halibut, Atlantic halibut, and northern wolffish. So again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we just had a decrease in XP for the halibut. And so they must have looked at that and determined that the decrease was too much. And now we've got an increase. Again, I may be wrong on that, but I believe that that is the case. And I think that's now everything on... Ooh, that's a nice first fish there. I think that is now everything on the patch notes for today. I'm not releasing that fish, by the way. So let's look at the challenges. Marine fishing challenges. Stage 1, catch 3 species of fish. Catch a fish weighing at least 7 kilograms. And catch a fish on 7 different lures and baits. Stage 1, very easy. Arguably, it just takes a little bit of time, right? I'm assuming we're not going to catch anything too big on this setup. That's why I'm using this particular fishing setup instead of our big reel. All right, there's a nice little haddock. All right, stage 2, catch a fish weighing at least 15 using the pilker. Catch 10 species of fish using the pilker. Catch a trophy. Stage 3, fish weighing at least 35 kilograms. 15 fish using marine jig rigs, so 15 different species, and catch a trophy no bigger than 5 kilograms, so a small trophy. These challenges are always so interesting to look at. I guess technically we're working on the perking ones now, although to be more aggressive, you'd want to switch lures, I guess. All right. So we caught 3 different species of fish for one part of the challenge. All right, this is the perfect fish to release, so we're going to do that. All right, so you're about to see spoilers for what we get for our 6th anniversary. Everybody ready? All right, 6 years of RF4 cake. Nice little cake there. Russian Fishing 4, 6 candles. And I think that's a trophy. So I assume that this is something we could put on display in the house. All right, there is our 6th anniversary surprises. I thought we just already activated Happy Hour. Activated again. That's a little weird. All right, so that was stage 3. Stage 4, catch a fish weighing at least 50. A trophy of one of the listed species using a flying collar rig. So it has to be a plaice or a turbot. That's very specific. 20 types of fish using a marine bottom rig or the bottom rig with a rattling weight. Wow. Okay. Stage 5, catch 5 types of fish from a depth of at least 120 meters. Wow. Catch any trophy wolffish, catch any trophy redfish using a marine paternoster rig. Okay. Pretty rare. All right, that's stage 5. I feel like the wind is really messing with us here. It's always nice to have a patch like this where I just don't see anything negative. It looks like only positive updates in this patch. Unless I'm missing something. New species rarity parameter displayed for all fish in the catch details. Okay, let's look at the catch details this time. Uh-oh, that's cool. All right, where's the catch details? Huh. Oh, I bet it'll be here, right? Yeah, common. Okay, common, common, common. They're all common. Everything's common. That's cool. All right. Stage 6. Catch a trophy cod. 3 trophies using dead fish bottom rig. Catch a trophy from at least 120 meters. Finally, catch a trophy halibut. A trophy blueling, that's rare. And a trophy of a rare or very rare fish species. Wait, am I wrong? I would assume this would hit both of them at the same time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe blueling's not as rare as I think. It's rare for me. Those challenges are always pretty tricky. For what it's worth, the Blue Lurker kit still seems to be working really well. Even overnight here, we've been getting a very nice bite rate. And pretty decent quality of fish overall. We're going to see a lot of these cusk at night, but still, that's great. And that's over 7 kilograms, so that completes that challenge as well. And once again, we're common species. All right, so where is our food? Where's that cake? Here we go. A beautiful cake baked especially for the 6th anniversary of Russian Fishing 4. Treat yourself. I wonder how filling each slice will be. Probably very filling. Okay, I think that's good, right? We've looked at all of the patch notes available. We went over the sale. So I think we're good there. We've taken a look at stuff. If somebody wants to just kind of clarify for me what the new reels were, if any of those other reels were actually new outside of the gold only anniversary reels. But yeah, what do you think about this update? I mean, I think from what I can tell, it's all very positive, unless it bums you out to see you know, how expensive the cool looking skins are on those reels. Although, you know, it's just cosmetic, so I guess it's fine. But yeah, so let me know what you think. I think I'm going to wrap this up now. I don't want this to go on and on because I really just wanted to talk about this new update and kind of what you could expect with the celebrating 6 years of anniversary. But with that being said, happy 6 years to Russian Fishing 4, and most importantly, tight lines to all of you. Till next time.